Welcome. This is a demonstration video on FCCLA's online affiliation process. If you have any questions following this video, please contact the National Headquarters at 703-476-4900. We begin with starting at the FCCLA website homepage. There you can see a button that says Affiliate Online. Go ahead and click on that. Takes you to the application itself. Here you can see information regarding the 2012-2013 school year and information regarding direct and indirect affiliation and some FAQs. And what you're going to want to go ahead and do is click on Affiliate Today. It's going to ask you for your primary email address, which is the one you have registered with FCCLA. Go ahead and put in your password and click Go. This takes you to the advisor and chapter information page. Here you'll see under advisor information the name, advisor ID, your address, phone, fax, and email. If you wanted to update or change any of this information, you would go ahead and click on Edit Advisor. Under chapter information, you see your primary chapter, and if you had any secondary chapters or multiple chapters, you would see them listed here. If you wanted to go in and edit any of the information for those chapters, you would go ahead and click on Edit Chapter and change any of the information. So we'll go to the next step by clicking Next. This is where you can select the chapter that you want to affiliate. We're going to go ahead and pick their sole chapter. Also, over here is a roster template. This is where you can fill this out with your students' information, first name, last name, and several fields that are required. And you can go ahead and save that on your computer for later when you want to do an upload. You can either do that or you can add students one by one. We're going to go ahead and click on Next. And this is where it's going to show you a list of your students, and it'll also show the primary advisor. And like it says, please do not delete the primary advisor from your roster. That primary advisor is also going to be included in the affiliation purchase. That advisor fee is included in that. Here it shows you your roster, your current roster. If you wanted to delete any of these students, you would go ahead and highlight anybody you wanted to get rid of and click Delete Selected. Or if you wanted to add a student or students, you would click on Add New. So if you wanted to add a single student one by one or multiple students one by one, you could go ahead and click on the Add button, and here it will come up with the information that is needed for that particular student. Required fields include first name, last name, gender, affiliation type, demographics, and grade. And you can see you can choose from any one of the items in there. You would go ahead and click on Save, and the member roster would be updated with that. If you wanted to upload multiple students from a spreadsheet, you would click on Import Data. It takes you to this screen. Again, here you can download the roster template. We'll go ahead and click on that and open it. And you can see you would put in the student's first name, last name. You can pick the gender. You can pick the affiliation type. Pick the demographic, and pick the grade. These are all required fields. And you would go ahead and save your file on your computer. and then you would go to Browse and pick that file, and then go ahead and click on Import. And what that's going to do is it's going to upload it into the system, and you're going to see some information here, whether it is successful or incomplete, and it would give you an error as to why. All of the fields are required, and they need to be exactly the particular information that needs to be in that field. So once you did the import, you can go ahead and hit close. Takes you back to the Affiliate Members page, and this is where you would see the additional students if you added them. And then you would go ahead and click on Next. Gives you some summary information, the number of students that you are affiliating today. Go ahead and click on Next. And like it says, right now we have 0 students affiliated. We're going to affiliate 19, and we did not delete any students. And it takes us to the online store. Right now listed as the shopping person is Elizabeth Wheeler. She is the advisor, and we're going to want to go ahead and pick the chapter as the purchaser of the information, and go ahead and click on Go to Shopping. This is a very important step, by the way. Okay, it takes us to the national membership page, where it calculates dues, and I believe we have 19 or so students in there, so this should be the correct amount. The next important step, one of the most important steps, is we're going to want to pick, because this chapter in particular is from Pennsylvania, we're going to want to go ahead and choose the state dues. So we're on page 1 right now. We're going to go ahead and click on page 2. I don't see Pennsylvania yet, so we'll go on to page 3 until we see Pennsylvania state dues. And here we are. You're going to want to go ahead and click on Add Details. It's $6 per student. Click on Add Details, and you'll see that a window pops up down in the lower right hand corner. We'll go ahead and right click on that and press Maximize. Excuse me. And it comes up with Pennsylvania state member dues. With the number of students, it equals 108. We're going to go ahead and click on Add to Cart and give it a second to update here. You can see down here that it's still working. And we're going to, now that we have state dues and we have national dues, which includes the advisor fee, we're going to go ahead and click on Add to Cart. Here are your items: national membership and state dues. Everything looks fine. We don't want to empty the cart. We'll go ahead and click on Proceed to Checkout. This takes us, make sure that we got the right bill to work address, which is correct. It gives you the option of billing a different address. So we're going to go ahead and say Next. This will show where you have any previous orders or invoices, and it will allow you to pay for those as well, but you do not have to at this time. It's just letting you know. So we click on Next. It gives you the option to pay by credit card or Bill Me, which we will send you an invoice, and you can pay by check or purchase order, showing the grand total of $279. That looks right. We're going to go ahead and click on Next. And this gives you a summary. The breakdown, you've got national membership, you've got state dues. The billing address is correct. Payment amount at this time is 0. And we're going to want to go ahead and send a confirmation email to the primary email address, which is the advisor. And we'll go ahead and click on Submit Order. And thank you, your order's been submitted. Please send payment to FCCLA Lockbox Operations, Department D, P.O. Box 718, Baltimore, Maryland, with the zip code. And the affiliation process is now finished. You can go ahead and log out. And that's it. If you have any questions, again, contact the national headquarters at 703-476-4900. Thank you very much and have a great day.